What's going on? It's Mike with Mike's Auto Detailing. I'm here to show you Detail Depot. Just turned 1 year old on July 23rd. I appreciate all the support and love that y'all give to me on the first year. What I'd like to show you is how I went from just having 5 manufacturers when I first started to now I'm at 30. I'll have to first show you at first up here. Opticoat has been here for just a couple months. From the detail firm, I got Extra Tough and Extra Tough's wheel and tire cleaner. From here to here, I got some Vonix. Vonix is a company from Brazil. And then P&S. P&S, really good stuff. I got P&S from here all the way to here. Got 2 shelves of P&S products. Very good stuff. Very user-friendly. Also, it's pretty cheap too, which is one thing I do like. I do a lot of P&S stuff. It's pretty good stuff. For the coatings and suede products, got Dr. Beasley's, the NSP products. I like using the NSP just before coating because it doesn't require panel prep. And for my truck, does have a lot of Alcantara in there, so I do have some micro suede stuff for the Alcantara cleaning. And for the matte finish products, I do have some matte finish body wash. Yum is a company that was from overseas. They started in early 2020 in overseas. They just recently came over here, which only MTM carries it. I think MTM started carrying it early last year. Stoner has been around for a very long time. Awesome product. Trim Shine and their Tar Sap. Very, very excellent product. Newest manufacturer to my lineup is Koshkemi. And then from Utah, Lithium Car Care. Lithium Car Care has been around since I started, so they've been with me from the beginning. I like Bill. Bill is the owner of Lithium. He's been fantastic, super supportive. Everything that I've done, my YouTube channel, my detailing stuff. And as I carry on, I got here Extreme Solutions. I use a lot of Extreme Solutions from Topper, their iron, cutting compounds. It's just some pretty good stuff that they have. And then the next row down from Geon, they have some pretty good soaps and some stripping soaps. Their Restart Wash is pretty good for stripping all the sealants and waxes off their vehicles. And then Rupes and the Uno Protect, Uno Pure, and then their 2 color coordinated DA Fine and DA Coarse, which goes with their pads, which we'll get to later on with all the pads and stuff that I have. And then MacShine. MacShine is known for their tools and accessories, but I do have all their products as well. I do have their accessories, their polish holders, and some of their tool holders as well, which is pretty good. As I come over to the middle section here, I do have the MJJC foam cannons, the 2.0s, 3.0s, the MTMs, the MacShine ones, and the foam gun. When you need a foam cannon, it's the place to go. So you have selections of what you want. On the top shelf, I got the M21 Pro from MacShine. I got the rotary and the ShineMate 15 millimeter and a 21 millimeter. And the ShineMate has enough power to where if you do not want to go forced rotation, those have enough power to where you don't need to go to forced rotation because they have a lot of power. And then I also have the MacShine version 2 cordless mini, which for 250 bucks, and for as much as you get with it, you cannot beat that. You get a lot with it. I love it. When it comes to clay, there's a lot of selections when it comes to clay. They have a light version from MacShine and a heavy clay. My personal thing, I like synthetic clay, which is they're mainly all light, but for heavy, this MacShine one, the purple one, for the heavy, it's pretty good. From Auto Fiber, you got the blades, which are bendable blades with the microfiber covers that go on there. Those recently came out from the Detail Factory. I got the dog hair brush, the curve ball, and the tire brush. And I do have some more wax pads from Auto Fiber and more ceramic applicators. It's just preferences of what you guys like, because you can put your finger in there and you can kind of move along. Pretty easy to use because you don't put no stress on your hands. It just, sometimes you get tired out in this area, and those are pretty good. You can put them on your hands, you can just glide along. It works out pretty well. This shelf here holds my IKs. I got the IK Minis, the IK Pro 2s. I do have the IK Grays. I do have the IK Black ones as well. MTMs and the foam guns. I got the MTM Blue, MTM Black, and the MacShine for the foam guns. And I got the Lances from the MTMs. For measuring, if you guys need to measure, I got the smaller measuring cups. This is 100 milliliters. For the bigger measuring cups, this is 1,000 milliliters. The 1,000 milliliter is what you would get is for like the Like the foam cannons, those are 1,000 milliliters. So if you want to measure everything up as once, you can put it in there and then dump it into your foam cannon. Especially for these ones here, which you need to funnel into. Put all your water in here with your soap and funnel it right into that, which is pretty cool. If you need to polish your glass, I got glass pads for 3-inch and for 5-inch, specifically for glass pads. For your tools and stuff, like if you were to get these hard to reach adapters when you're trying to use brushes on your drill brush, I got some adapters. Those are just little 4-inch extensions for your drill bit. Got a few of those. I use these rubber tips. These are 40-degree adapters. I do have 25 degrees. I have one left. I do have some ordered, but they're currently on back order. They have no clue when they're getting them in. They do come from Italy. These 40-degree ones, though, they're awesome. I like them. The reason why I like using these, because if you don't put the adapter, if you don't put your tip on fully all the way and you pull the trigger, if this shoots off, at least the rubber tip hits the paint, it won't chip the paint. To where if you use your plastic tip, the hard plastic can chip paint. Where these rubber tips, they don't. I do have a lot of these stainless steel adapters as well. Got a whole bunch of different varieties. Those will also be on the website. As I keep moving on to my last shelf is where all the towels come in at. The towels, I don't hold back on them. I have a huge variety of towels because not one person likes one type of towel. The 470s, they're Korean plush towels. They're great towels for taking off waxes. I got the 1500s from the Rag Company. Excellent drying towels. These are the 420s from the Rag Company. These are also great for removing waxes. Wash mitts, more drying towels, window towels. These 700s I use for polishing. The 340s I use for like interiors. These are flip towels. So these are for glass. So if you get the ones that got some haze or someone smoking and you guys are having some problems with the streaking on the inside, what I like about these is when you spray your glass cleaner on here, it's got the double twisted loop on one side. You can use that to really clean the surface. And when you flip it around, you got your cleaning surface on the other side, which will then prevent the streaking. That's what I like about these particular towels. They work really, really well, and I do like those. These yellow ones here are the 550s. I use these 550s on the polishing. You're not gonna get these extra scratches. I do have some 1100s, these 1100 GSMs. I would recommend them for rinseless washing. The Pearl Weaves are for removing ceramic coatings. I got really a whole lot of towels. I actually have more towels that are not even here, still on boxes. These are the hoses I carry. These are the Cobra Jet hoses. They're 50 feet. They don't have the adapters on the end, and I do that on purpose because I don't know what ends you need. And I used to carry the ones that had the ends on there, and then people were calling me up, says, I don't need these ends, so now I get them without the tips on them, and I carry the tips that you would need. Now you can order the hose, you can figure out what ends you need to go from either your reel or your pressure washer to your foam gun or to whatever you need, and I have the connection. So I carry them this way now. You just gotta figure out what you need. I still prefer this particular gun only because with this swiveling, this hose doesn't kink on you. This hose has no memory. The hose won't kink. So if you keep it wound up, see there's no memory, so it won't kink. And if you keep it wound up in your hose reel, if you take it right back out, it'll go straight. It won't do anything else. So that's what I like about these hoses. They're fantastic hoses. They're a tad bit expensive, but they're well worth it because they won't kink and there's no memory. So that's on this part. Go around the other side. I'm gonna show you some of the other pads and some other stuff. So over here is like my desk area, and over here in my desk area, I have some of the Husky metal pegboard mounted to the wall to save shelf space. So I had a lot of wall here, and so what I had done is I put like my pads, brushes, and a lot of wall mounted stuff. So first I'm gonna show you some of the ShineMate pads. They're 5-inch pads with the 6-inch surface. And then I got the Max Shine all-in-one pad, microfiber pads, their cutting pad, their cross-cut foam pads, and then their 2-inch polishing kits. These are their orange peel pads. I got the 2000 grit and 3000 grit, 3-inch and 5-inch orange peel pads. They're basically good for orange peel. The microfiber finger wash pads, those are great for spoked rims. You can get behind the rims with those go right on your fingers. You can wash right behind the spokes. Proper detail brushes, in my opinion, those are the best detailing brushes out there. And the microfiber wheel brushes, those are fantastic. Boar's head brush, interior brush, soft tip brushes used around emblems. The fur eel brush for pet hair. I also have the refills so you can keep the adapter. So if you got a lot of pet hair or anything like that, this goes right into your vacuum attachment and suck up a lot of stuff. Eurofiber pads, I think the Eurofiber pads are fantastic. So I'm gonna take you to the other side of my desk where I got more product, and we'll see you in 1 second. All right, so I'm back again. So I'm gonna show you now some more of the stuff. Is kind of elevated just a little bit because it's above my door, but I had a lot of space here. Over here, I have like the rag company. Those are the ones I use. I talked about in some of my other videos to where I will clay, and while I'm washing, it's got the bug scrubbers on them. Detailing swabs, pet hair remover. I got another clay towel. These really super soft brushes. I mean, these are super, super soft brushes. I got some more of the Eurofiber pads, different sizes. Everyone's favorite, the Rupes pads. Color coordinated for the DA coarse. You use the blue bottles, the DA fine, yellow pads, and all the Uno Protect, Uno Pure, and Uno Advance use their white pads. They're all color coordinated with Rupes. Max Shine does have some of their own brushes. They have their boar's hair and their ultra soft brushes as well. And they have an ergonomic brush. I only use the ergonomic brush just to leave some lines. And their ultra soft detail brush, which is super, super soft. The one other thing that I also have is the swirl finders. This is the more expensive one. Comes with a charging stand. This one's a little bit cheaper. It's around 30 bucks. It's also rechargeable. Works just as fine. This also pivots, which is pretty good. And these are the scrubbers, just like Scrub Ninjas. These are little scrubbers from Max Shine. They work good. The only thing I don't like is the stitching does come apart if you don't take care of them very well. And then some backing plates from 3-inch to 6-inch. One other thing that I have not showed you guys yet, I do have the Active VE52 2.0 pressure washers for $359. All right, so I do ship in the US and parts of Puerto Rico. If there's a USPS in your local area, I do ship there because I do use priority shipping. If you order online, I do offer local pickup. If you guys have any other questions, let me know in the comments down below what you guys would like to see in the Detail Depot. I do plan on getting some of the not moving manufacturers out and getting some new ones in. So let me know what manufacturers you'd like for me to carry in Detail Depot in the comments down below. Thanks for watching.